First and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Dalton plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down. A fourth down gamble with Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it'll bring up third down. Breeze now. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't...
Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Throwing on second and long. Dalton got his man. It's Eifert. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Ten 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on third and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Third and long. What will Dalton dial out? Got a man open. It's Ross. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. Passing, it's Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll roll him out right. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. So Dalton now. He completes it to Tate. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. And Dalton to throw. Steps away to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton, he'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down again. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And where have we seen this before from Sean Payton?
That's ambush. We've seen that. What was it, Super Bowl 44?
44.
Right? New Orleans against the Indianapolis Colts. Right after the half, they get it done. I'm so sorry to jump in. I just violated partner and booth etiquette 101.
That's all right. If you come in with an ambush and you come in strong like that, I feel like it's justified.
My apologies, but boy, what a play.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Demario Davis there on the stop. Again, it's Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dalton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A.J. Klein in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Andy Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting. 59. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 12 yards there. Good for a Saints first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve,
throwing again on second down. Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And a tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. Andy Dalton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throw from Dalton taken in by Eifert. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, kind of like put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it?
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sean Williams. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, 28 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Thomas the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
36.
57, 57's mine. Squeeze, double.
Go.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Get ready. 11. 57's the mic. Mike 57.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Breeze now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Toss play, Kamara. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Showing it.
Over.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Push him back.
53.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. On day,
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Night, sweetheart. Check 31. Check 31.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Breeze going to throw here. This is caught by Gill. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Shift.
Check Sammy.
trying to pound it in. Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. So now Dalton. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. It's do or die for Dalton. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. It's caught, and they've won the football game.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I'd given them the standing 8 count a few times along the way. And look at how this one ended.
Yeah, they had, well, I guess 9 lives, just like a cat, kept fighting, and they're in the end making the huge play to get the game winner.
I guess that's the epitome of you always have a puncher's chance.
The extra point is good, and on the final play of the game, they walk away with a victory. Well, that was a fun game to witness, partner. A touchdown there at the very end to win this thing.
And that's really where the emphasis is, right? The touchdown to win it. I know that they put a little on top, right? What's your favorite dessert? You know, what do you put on top of your favorite dessert?
You put whipped cream. Maybe a cherry.
There you go. The whipped cream, the cherry, whatever you want to talk about, that's what they put on it. But the story, the touchdown to win it, that's how they got it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.